Hi, my name is Alan, and I love to garden, and if you're like me, I'm sure you've had trouble with Japanese beetles. I'm here today to show you an easy trick so that you can catch a lot more Japanese beetles and keep them from damaging your valuable trees and shrubs. Here on my place I have cherry trees, peach trees, blackberry and raspberry bushes, as well as grapevines, and it seems like the last few years the Japanese beetles have become more and more of a problem. A couple days ago I stopped at a local farm store and I purchased a Spectracide Bag-a-Bug Japanese beetle trap. And I put this up around my blackberry and raspberry bushes, and about an hour and a half later it was absolutely full of bugs. So this works very well to attract and catch the bugs. But I'm going to show you a trick now to make this even a more effective tool for you to use. As you can see, this is the Spectracide Bag-a-Bug Japanese beetle trap system. And you can see there, I hope, the lure or the attractant that brings the Japanese beetles to the bag itself. And as they try to land on or around the bag, so often they fall directly into the bag. And since they're such poor flyers, they once they land, they just can't get airborne again. So they're in the bag to stay. But let me show you what I've done, which has made this even more effective. So often the bugs will miss the bag and they will fall to the ground, and if they're on the ground they can reacquire their flight. But I've just simply placed a bucket of water. There's nothing in the bucket except water and bugs. There's no chemical, there's no soap or anything of that nature. It's just a bucket of water. And this bag has been out for about 18 hours now, much of that being overnight. And it's getting pretty close to being full. This morning it was only about 1/4 full. Now it's about probably 2/3 full. But this bucket, let me show you what's in the bucket. This bucket is just loaded with Japanese beetles, and I'm going to estimate, just weight wise, volume wise, there's probably 2 or 3 times as many bugs in the bucket as there is the bag itself. But earlier this morning when I checked this, I would estimate that there was probably 10 times as many bugs in the bucket as there was the bag. So having the bucket directly underneath the bag will greatly assist you in catching many more bugs than you would without this bucket. As the bucket begins to fill and the bugs get deeper in the bucket, they're going to have a much greater chance of reacquiring their flight. So be sure and empty your bucket quite often. Dispose of the bugs in whatever manner that you want. You can see this is about a 24-hour period of bugs that I caught in the bucket. And even my chickens like to eat the bugs. Those bugs are dead now. They've drowned. And I'm sure they would make great fertilizer as well for your garden or some of your plants around the house. So just try this simple trick. Place a bucket of water underneath your Spectracide Bag-a-Bug Japanese beetle trap, and you will definitely catch a lot more bugs. I appreciate you watching this video, and have a nice day.